Welcome to this tutorial video. I will be explaining how to install the English mod for Giren's Greed Menace of Axis V. There are a few programs you will need in order to complete this tutorial. You need 7-zip, which is available for free. I've included all links to all downloads in the video description. But here's the website for 7-zip. You will need UMDGen. This is a tool for modifying ISOs. I found one website that has it. There are others. Be wary of viruses, but it's an easy piece of software to get for free. And then finally, we have the mod itself. The source is in the comments at this paste bin, but more directly to version 7 here, you can go to Mega and download it directly. It's about 50 megabytes. Okay, so once you have all three of those things downloaded, go ahead and install 7-zip if you don't have it already, and then extract the English mod and UMDGen. So this is the file that gets downloaded from Mega from the mod creator. Okay, so extract all. And while that's going, we'll also open up 7-zip, open archive on UMDGen. It is a .rar file, so if you have a program that can extract that, that would be fine as well. And that was much quicker. So now we have these things. The other thing we need is a copy of the game. In order to legally get a copy of the game, you simply need to buy a UMD disk copy of this game for PSP, put it into your hacked PSP, and run the homebrew software ISOTool, which will allow you to extract ISO. The ISO is about this big, 1.3 gigabytes, so make sure you have enough space, and then copy that from your PSP to your computer like I just did earlier. And I named it GG Japanese to keep it straight that this is Giren's Greed, the Japanese version. Later we're going to make another version, and we need to have enough space on our computer to have 2 copies of this game, because we're not overwriting the original to make sure it works. Alright, our mod is now done extracting. So we have the mod folder here. Here are all the mod files. We have UMDGen, and then we have the game in Japanese, an original ISO copy of the game. So from here we can get started. Okay, UMDGen.exe is what you'll want to open. Once you've opened it, you need to open your Japanese ISO. So click the open button. Navigate to where your game is, click open. Alright, so now we have the original game open. It's time to add the mod files to UMDGen. So first, something simple, we're going to change the icon. This is something that's optional, but it helps keep it clear that this is the English version. So icon0.png in the mod folder, I'm going to click and drag that into the window for UMDGen and let go. It asks me if I want to replace the file. I say yes. So that step is done. Next, over here on the left, we're going to click on SYSDIR, SYSDIR. Here, we're going to replace the EBOOT.BIN file. So in the mod folder, we're going to get EBOOT.BIN, click and drag, let go, yes to replacing it. Alright, we're almost done. File, so in UMDGen, file dropdown, file list, import. Navigate to where your mod was extracted, click Filelist.txt. Open, yes. Last step, click Save. Uncompressed ISO, the first option. Okay, and now I'm going to save this to a folder I can get to later. And I'm going to call it GG English, so I don't overwrite my original. Once that is complete, you'll notice in the mod file we have an included version of PPSSPP, the emulator. Now, this program is necessary for most of this mod to work, this specific emulator. And the creator of the mod, who is called Giren's translator, this person has included a version that already has all the settings set for PPSSPP. Okay, so now that it's almost done generating your ISO, once that is complete, we can go ahead and open it in PPSSPP. So this is the first time opening this. We have to navigate to where the game is. Alright, and it's done. So I can close UMDGen, navigate to where the game is. Notice the English version has English text for the thumbnail that we changed. So we're going to click that. And there you go, you're all done. So I will spend a few seconds showing what that looks like. This is the easy way to do this, with the pre-included copy of this text. Sorry, I'm skipping a lot of this because the music is copyrighted. And I just realized I can turn off the music later, so you're not hearing anything. But notice it's in English, and I just skip past all of this opening text so I can show you the menus and a few other things. Okay, almost done. Alright, so notice the menus are in English. If I go to units, units are in English, all the other menus are in English. Something that's not in English yet, the plans, and because I haven't set it yet, personnel is not. The mod maker is working on all of these English names, but there are some of them done currently. So I'll show you that. So in addition to modding the menus and the units and a few other things, you can mod the characters to have English. The way you do that is here in this included mod version of PPSSPP, we have the memstick folder. Go in there, go into PSP, go into textures, and then the game ULJS00178, and then go to textures.ini. So if I open that, you'll see you have all of these characters here. And it says who the character is. Here's all of the included files that you could change that they've already modded that are in this folder. So if you want these to be included, all you have to do is delete each of these number signs, the 6 number signs, leave the one that's up here, save the file, and now we're ready to go. The included version of PPSSPP already has cheats enabled. So if I go here and I go to settings, notice enable cheats is already set. All the other settings are already set, but cheats are what's important for that thing we just changed. If you want to see the setting that you would change otherwise for getting the mod to work in general, you go to settings, tools, developer tools, scroll down, texture replacement, replace textures. Make sure this is checked. And if all those things are true, then this should work for you. If you're working on other versions of the emulator, things may have changed, the mod might not be compatible, so this is the safest way to make sure it works. Also, some of the mod does work on native hardware. I've tested it on PSP and PS Vita in Adrenaline, and only a few things work, like basic menus. So if you want the fullest English experience of this mod, it requires this emulator texture replacement part. Hope you enjoy the video, and don't forget, in the description, everything we just went over for how to use this is explained. Also on my channel I have playthroughs of this game, so if you're interested in seeing how it plays, those are there as well. And they tend to either have sound or at the very least no music, because it does get claimed on YouTube. Make sure to give credit to the original creator of this mod, Giren's translator, and look to the future for more updates. Notice the most recent update was June 4th, 2021, which was only about a week before the publishing of this video. Okay, hope that was informative. Leave questions in the comments if you are still needing help.